Hi everybody, so today I'm going to talk about life insurance, why you should have it, how it pays out and why it's a good idea not to set it up yourself. So life insurance is a way that you can ensure that you protect your loved ones or people that depend on you financially and ensure that they would not struggle financially if the worst were to happen to you and you weren't around anymore. And yes, it's not the cheeriest of conversations, but if you have responsibilities, then it is important that you have it in place. Life insurance can pay a lump sum upon your death. Now, if you have a mortgage, for example, then it's a good idea to have life insurance so that you can clear that debt. And like I say, ensure that people that depend on you, your family, are not sort of struggling to pay off that debt if you're not around. And that's where life insurance comes in. Now, we don't recommend that you set this up yourself. And there are a few reasons for this, which I will go into. So if you do try and set this up yourself without any advice, you do run the risk of it not being set up correctly. Now, you really don't want that to happen because when you need it, when you need it to pay out, it might not. And that might be because you haven't disclosed something on the application, for example, or you haven't selected the right product, or what you think you're selecting might not be correct and actually what you need. The other reason would be that you want to ensure that your policy is placed in trust. Now, that basically means that you will avoid probate delays upon your death so that your family don't have to wait a long period of time to receive those funds. It also avoids the funds forming part of your estate for inheritance tax purposes. So it is a really important part of setting up your policy. And again, we wouldn't advise that you do this alone. It's not the easiest if you don't know particularly what you're doing, whereas somebody like an advisor like myself can do that all for you, and it's very straightforward process if you know what you're doing. So if you are sat there thinking, I don't have life insurance in place, but I do have a mortgage and I have a family or I have people that depend on me, then you need to make sure that you've got some life insurance in place. So as always, I will put our contact details and my contact details below so that you can contact us for some help, some advice, some support, and we will guide you through the whole application process and how it works. So don't leave yourself without cover. It really just doesn't make sense, and you don't want to be delaying it either. Delaying it just means that you will potentially make it more expensive in the future. You know, life insurance is cheaper the younger that you take it out. So get in touch with us and see how we can help.